So I'm making this video because, well, I don't want this channel to blow up, and I don't believe it will blow up to, fame. That's what I'm more talking about, that I didn't get across. But I believe that, yeah, I'm not here for fame or anything along the lines of that. I would really happily want to be making money off YouTube as anyone else would, because it's much more easier with life if I could make money on YouTube. But I also don't want to blow up and have a lot of subscribers or fame, as you could say, because I think it's a lot of pressure on me and my life, where I don't think I will be able to stable that many followers or many subs that I would have if I actually let this channel blow up to what it could become. If my videos actually, connect with others. Right now, I don't believe they're connecting too well with other people out there. Maybe I'm wrong, because the last video I did only got, not that many views, and it's kind of just, gonna sit there. Same with the one that I had as the virus. I kind of just deleted that now because it didn't go anywhere, so I might as well not, talk on topics that shouldn't be, talked on, because there's no really much point on talking on them when a whole bunch of other people have already done it. So I let that shit slide. And yeah, my last video that popped off was the one where I said that I am a failure, and that I do believe that I am a failure. And a lot of other people have that same way and same mindset, that they feel the same, that they are also a failure. And it hurts, because at the end of the day it is true, because at a certain point of view you maybe are a failure. Maybe you didn't do what you wanted to do in life, and that's similar to me. I didn't do what I wanted to do in life. I kind of just let things fly by when you should have actually done something. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just letting things go. Really, all I wanted to do was actually make a YouTube channel where I actually got fame, or, got entertaining. Where I made, I had this, let me start where I had this channel. This channel used to be a car channel. If you didn't know, these are for like long-term subscribers. So people who were before here for like from the beginning, they knew this was a car channel. And it slowly, I slowly stopped uploading car videos and just stopped doing that altogether, because it was not going anywhere. I didn't really have any plans of where it could go, or could fester into a better way where I could get more subs, more viewers, more attention on that channel, on that car channel, but it didn't go anywhere. So I simply have changed it to, this style of content where I talk about things in real life, or things that are just going in my head, and I decided that I want to talk about them and see if they can gain, the attention of others who also want to just think or talk about it in the comments. Like I have seen, there's a few people in my channel who are viewing my videos. They comment on them and talk about what's happening on whatever subject I'm on about, like mental health, or anything along the lines of that, where everyone's dealing with some kind of problem like depression, or how the world is right now. That's the type of videos I usually create, where I'm going to be exploring into another sections of topics as well to get down with, because really I would like to do that, because it's, it helps me in creating more content and trying to gain an audience, when I have tried this in the past and I simply just don't get it right. I don't get it on the algorithm, yeah, God, on the algorithm, where I don't get on there, and people don't click my videos, or they see my videos are low effort. When I try not to make my videos low effort as possible as I can, because I'm trying to spread as much, content I can throughout the day, because I want my videos to explode up. I did want the fame back then. But this channel, I don't want it to be fame. I don't want a ton of views. I mean, if I have the only 3 viewers who are viewing my content on a daily basis, that's fine. So, and at the retro space of what I'm thinking is that I don't want many viewers. I don't want a whole audience that is following me around, because I just, it feels such of a heavy weight to prove my wealth and my standards to actually entertain people like that, when I won't be able to. I don't think I will be able to maintain that kind of thing. I mean, YouTube and that is kind of hard to do, especially with content and how to actually get into the whole making of a video and pushing it out there. Like, these videos don't get barely any editing at all, except for me making my gameplay a bit larger, because my monitor is ultra wide and it cuts it. You know how you play with ultra wides and the cutscene's not full screen? That's basically how it is, and that's all I do. I just edit that, and that's why you see the gameplay right now as I'm playing Black Ops 3 Zombies, that it's, full screens. It's all there. When it's not, it's only, a bottom black screen and another top black, and it's blanked. But I full screened it. That's all the editing I do, and I don't put too much effort into them. So I know why they probably haven't exploded up or haven't gone as high as I would, want them to. But at this time, I don't want them to go high. I don't want to be, above and all, where I have my content everywhere, and, I get to see that I have, like, 100k views or 200k views or how many ever views I get, like 10k or whatever. I don't want that kind of, acknowledgement or views, because it kind of feels a lot of pressure, and, I don't want to specifically be judged on my videos or, the content I make, because I know I'm going to get judged. I have no doubt about it that some people won't be, happy with the content I make or the subjects I talk about, because I don't want to be controversial where I bring up, topics like, are tragic. And like, one of them that I mentioned in my last video, like about a mass shooting, I didn't want to mention it because it would cause me too much problem to, realize what the hell to do. And, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, be mentioning that, because it will cause problems for me, and I don't want to, have that kind of mentality where I have to, be careful with what I say. I am always careful with, what I'm saying on here, because I know I can get age restricted, or my video is restricted to only adults, so I know what I'm doing there. I just don't want to mess up and accidentally say something that I don't want to say, and that's why I try to make sure when I do upload these videos that I go read through them to see what I have said again, and then upload them with a good mindset where I don't, screw my life over, or, whatever that happens. Because, most YouTubers always screw themselves over on their channel, depending on what they were doing. It's either, doing stupid shit on the channel where they are constantly getting violations, or whatever, and age restricted, and then YouTube decides to delete your channel. So I'm not all about that. I don't want that to happen. But yeah, that's about it basically. I don't want to be, get into that fame kind of pick where I get, a lot of views. Sure, I might like it. I might like the attention, because no one would, everyone would like, have a bunch of viewers or a bunch of people who would, like to watch your content. But I don't specifically want that. I mean, yes, I would love them, make money, because YouTube is, something I would wish to make money from. Makes my life easier. But If I simply don't get that, that's fine. I'll keep continuing with what I'm doing now, with just the content I'm doing. And if it ever does blow up, then I guess I'll come back to this and have a rewatch of what I was saying. And maybe my whole viewpoint has changed by the time that I blow up or get popular, if I ever do. Because I doubt I will, because I don't put too much effort into this channel. Because it's a lot of money. I'm not good at thumbnails. I'm not good at that kind of stuff where I can stick out and get people to watch my channel. I'm just, you know, that person who just talks about subjects and put their own views and viewpoints on that kind of thing, on mental health or whatever I'm talking about. Either way, hope you enjoy. See ya.